Weapons shatters expectations and takes over the box office. The Batman 2 will actually start filming soon. The Odyssey has wrapped production. Sicario 3 might happen. Has Glasgow, Scotland replaced Hollywood? Michael Bay is making another Transformers movie. And Freakier Friday killed at the box office as well. Let's get into so much more movie news this week.
What's up, movie friends? Welcome back to Raiders of the Lost Podcast, the ultimate film and TV podcast. There's so much news to go over, castings, trailers, posters, all sorts of reveals in the film and TV world. Man, Michael Bay, he's like Michael Corleone. Once they think I'm out, they pull me back in.
Oh, they make a lot of money, man. It's hard to avoid it, man.
He can't resist that Transformers money.
I will admit, though, he always makes good movies.
He's a good director.
He's a great director.
Yeah, solid director.
And I recently saw a clip from like the first Transformers movie. The CGI is outstanding.
Yeah.
It's better than the majority of stuff we get these days. And that movie was 20 years ago.
I'm looking forward to his new film. He shot a parkour movie all over Italy and Europe.
Yeah.
And that we'll probably be seeing stuff for that next year, so I can't wait to see that.
And then we'll get Skibbity Toilet pretty soon.
Skibbity Toilet, oh my God. He is on a historic run.
He's on fire, baby. Best producer in Hollywood. But there's so much to break down this week. The box office is just so shocking. Weapons, #1 around the world, broke 40 million domestically. It's going to hit about 42. It broke 60 million total globally, which is insane for an opening weekend for a pretty low budget horror movie from Zach Kreger here. And my goodness, I did not see this coming. I didn't see it beating Fantastic Four, Superman, everything at the box office, destroyed its expectations of 25 million. We'll talk more in depth on an episode we're doing next week of why this movie was such a big hit, but I think word of mouth, as well as I think people are getting a little sick of the same thing.
Yeah.
And I think that this movie proves that they want to see some new original ideas out there.
But they do like some of the same thing, because Freakier Friday earned $30 million opening weekend. Both those films shattered their expectations. Freakier Friday was originally projected around 20 million opening. 30 million is fantastic. And this also shows that audiences missed Lindsay Lohan at the box office and in theaters on the big screen.
She was always a draw. And that first Freaky Friday movie broke like 160 million. So
Whoa.
it was a huge hit.
That's
on,
crazy.
I think, a similar budget of around 40 mil.
So I think that we can expect a lot. Lindsay Lohan's agent's going to be busy this week.
Gonna get a lot of calls.
Yeah.
Freakiest Friday coming up next. Fantastic Four has dropped to third place at the box office, 15 million on this
I like that,
domestic
Freakiest
weekend.
Friday. That's a good third title.
You're welcome. I can write it if you guys want. Bad Guys 2 down to fourth place at 10 million at second weekend. That's not great news for that film. The Naked Gun, $8 million, another domestic haul there. Superman, out of the top 5 at the box office, has pulled
Get out of here!
7.8 million at the domestic box office. Still respectable numbers.
Yeah.
Has only hit 565 global million, which is not a very big number compared to that. Pretty much is the production budget and marketing budget combined. So they really wanted to hit closer to $900 million, but I'm sure it'll still be a huge success. VOD, merchandising, plus there's a great way to set up the rest of the DC going forward with its big tentpole movie and its big gun opening up. Jurassic World.
Rebirth! You said big gun, open it up.
Yeah, Superman's their big gun. So Jurassic World, I don't know if it was reborn, kind of. 4.5 million. It's still in the ranks over here at the box office. Together, 2.6 million domestically.
I thought it was going to do better together.
Me too.
I thought it was going to do much better than this.
I think Weapons clearly ate into that
Yeah,
demo,
yeah.
as well as F1 still chugging along. I went and saw it. F1 at the IMAX re-release because it's my #1 of the year.
F1 and Superman are pretty much tied with global box office.
Yeah, F1 pulled in another 2.6 million to hit 560 globally. IMAX's highest grossing film of the year so far with 85 million just for IMAX theaters, which is why they re-released it, because F1 brought them the big bucks. And then Sketch at 2.4 million. Sketch. Cute little drawing movie of things coming to life.
I feel like we get one of those every quarter now.
the Purple Crayon
Purple
movie.
Crayon. It's cute. It's cute.
It's adorable.
Remember the chalk show? The kid who had the chalk and he would enter the chalk dimension?
Oh, I remember that.
Was that just called Chalk or?
No, that was called...
That was a good show. That was very
What was
creative.
that called?
And he had
It was
his
on Nickelodeon.
He had his little buddy, the chalk buddy.
Yeah.
That was good. And there was the villain. There was the evil chalk guy.
Yeah.
That was a fun little show. I remember that. All right. Anyways, moving on from Chalkman, let's talk about the Batman 2.
Real quick, guys, look over my right shoulder. You'll see this amazing poster of F1 inside of a beautiful light box, both provided by MoviePosters.com, our incredible sponsor going on 5 years now. Movie Posters has a coupon code with us, Raiders10. Use that at checkout. You'll get 10% off. Oh, my goodness. So much savings.
Warner Brothers says that the Batman 2 will officially begin filming in the spring of 2026 with a release date of October 1st, 2027. Excellent month. Nice little October spooky season movie. Robin is reportedly in the script for the Batman Part 2.
According to rumors.
Not sure which Robin, though, but we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe a younger teenage Robin or an older Robin. Who knows?
But also, like, there's different guys play Robin.
And this is going to be almost 5 years after the first Batman movie.
Wow.
Can you think about that?
That's crazy.
Almost 5 years after the first film, the sequel's coming out. That was a long time ago.
Damn.
We were all different people. Some of us have kids now that we probably didn't plan on having.
We were still wearing masks.
Yeah, we were wearing masks when the first Batman came out. What the fuck? It's been a while, guys.
It's been a while.
Let's move into the Odyssey. Speaking of Pattinson, who is obviously in both of these movies, Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey has wrapped production. It's done filming, and it will hit theaters not that far away, less than a year away, July 17th, 2026. Exciting stuff.
That Nolan July sweet spot, man.
Oh my God, we're gonna be eating I'm gonna become overstuffed next year with movies in the best way. I'm gonna be overweight. I'm gonna be bloated in the best way possible. So much num-nums next year.
I gotta talk to you about the Odyssey poster because remember when I said it looks like the head of the statue had been broken off?
Sure,
it is broken off. So I was right. Because I said it's at this weird angle and it looks like it looks like it was like decapitated. You were like, no, it's just probably the angle of the statue.
Let's take a look at the poster.
It's absolutely the base of the bust.
Oh, yeah, look at that. It's on the ground.
Yeah. So yeah.
Congratulations.
I just wanted to clear the air and let everyone know.
So it's the head of the statue that's
Yes.
on the ground,
Yes.
and the neck is at the bottom of the poster frame.
Clearly broken off the statue.
Clearly, I don't know why I didn't see that before.
I don't know, man. We had a little debate about it like a month ago.
I'm really glad that
I'm just
Hey, man,
yeah.
you gotta prove me wrong.
Yeah, man. Just
Fact
saying.
check. It's what we have the unsubscribes for, baby. Sicario.
I unsubscribed from you.
Sicario 3. Josh Brolin, he's doing a bunch of press for Weapons. He said, and he was told recently that Sicario 3 is very, very real.
I never saw the second one.
It's pretty good.
Uh-huh.
It's not Denis making the movie, but you have Brolin and Benicio back.
Oh, yeah.
And it's actually a great action flick, though. Like, there's a lot of really cool action sequences, and they're just total badasses in the movie at the end of the day.
Does Benicio, his character is like helping a girl? Like,
yeah, he's very much like a protector father figure in the film.
I remember that from the trailer.
So it sort of brings his character back to his past of being a father in the past. But
Oh, that's nice. Honestly, I wasn't interested because Denis wasn't involved. And I felt like, Sicario was so good as a standalone. I was like, I don't want to see another one.
it's worth it for them too, though. They got the two guys back. So it's pretty kick-ass.
Those guys are awesome.
Yeah.
They're great guys.
It's a really good movie.
They're really, really good guy. All right, next up, we got reported details of a really fun DC script that Zach Kreger wrote. It's called Henchmen. It follows a low-level henchman in Gotham who gains notoriety by incapacitating Batman through a stroke of luck. Harley Quinn and Joker have roles in the story. He has not yet pitched it to DC. It sounds like really fun, but I doubt it's what they want in their plans with what they have for Batman. But it sounds like it could be a fun little one-off movie that maybe they could make in some capacity.
Yeah, and the thing is, this sounds like a really cool idea. You don't need Pattinson to be there. You can just have like someone in the bat suits, maybe for a couple sequences or scenes like in the darkness.
You could be in the bat suit.
Anyone can be in the bat suit.
James could be Batman.
Just don't show the face. I think that's a cool idea. It could definitely work. I think it's really interesting.
It's fun.
Zach Kreger's on fire right now, obviously, and he's basically going to get a blank check, obviously, with Resident Evil, which he has finished the script for, is storyboarding right now, according to reports.
Nice.
Now, the guy is probably the hottest director in Hollywood, I would argue, for new directors.
So hot.
He's really
for new
on
directors,
fire.
yeah.
Especially after Weapons success. I mean, 65 million opening global weekend on an original horror idea.
The budget was 38, so it's like in
pretty much
by
in the green.
Wednesday it will be in the green.
A very successful film. So huge kudos to Zach Kreger, and the people want original stories, guys. That's what Weapons has proved to us right now. Fantastic Four and Superman, they probably did not like the fact that Weapons just came number one at the box office.
they're huddled in a corner like, can you believe this guy?
Probably.
Can you believe
Who expected this?
I expected it because they both
65 million opening weekend.
No, I expected it to be number one.
Oh, okay.
Because Fantastic Four and Superman haven't been number one. Well, Fantastic Four was last week, but
Yeah.
Superman hasn't been in the number one for like 3 weeks.
That's a good point.
So I'm not surprised at all.
But
in
let's
fact,
talk-
I was expecting it.
Kind of something related to Spider-Man, though. Let's talk about Glasgow, Scotland.
So Glasgow, Scotland has become a new film hub for major studio blockbusters. Game of Thrones and Outlander are two like big TV productions that always filmed in Glasgow over the last 10 years or so. However, Scotland has built an amazing infrastructure for the film industry, as well as featuring incredible locations and huge tax breaks and incentives for studios and producers to bring their productions out of the country and into Scotland for filming. So here's a list of, and I'm not just going like small movies. This is a list of huge studio movies that have filmed in Glasgow recently. The Batman, The Running Man, Spider-Man Brand New Day filming right now, Infinity War, Endgame, Indiana Jones 5, The Flash, Batgirl, mostly shot in Glasgow, although that film was never released, and many, many other films. So it's, when we talk about LA and Hollywood, it's dying in terms of film production. This is an example of studios are flocking to other areas. London has also become a new hub for Hollywood. Filming in New York and LA has become too expensive. And so it looks like, I'm not sure how LA could ever entice filmmakers back because the changes are too drastic that I doubt they'll ever happen here in LA. So they're not building sets on sound stages. They're in the LA sound stages. They're filming on location in Europe and in the UK, and then also building their sets at those sound stages now. It's just way cheaper for them.
And thanks to obviously amazing visual effects and CGI, you can make any kind of exterior city as long as you find a similar aesthetic to New York City or Chicago or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, New York City, Spider-Man is being shot in Scotland.
Yeah, they're
exteriors.
in Scotland with New York NYPD cop cars on the street.
Exactly. So it's
Yeah.
just like the United States has kind of lost their pull for film.
Too pricey, man.
Everywhere, not just
It's-
LA.
yeah, and it's not just price, but also bureaucracy and regulations. There's so many rules. There's so many things. Like
Everyone wants a cut.
If you want to make a move, like even like make a short film in Los Angeles, and you want to get a permit, it costs like several $100s just to apply for a permit. It's crazy.
They cost like $600, $700
just to make
day
a permit application.
to film in the desert.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Not even to
So-
film somewhere in the city.
Yeah, so it's hard for anyone to shoot anything in LA legally without like with
Spending a crap load of money.
Yeah, it's insane.
So the incentives, Scotland's incentivizing, and the UK in general is incentivizing blockbusters because the UK and Scotland, I believe, have the same tax incentive plan for film, I believe.
Must be.
And obviously a lot of movies are shooting in London. But man, that's crazy that many big movies are shooting in Glasgow. I might have to move to Scotland. It's a beautiful city. Edinburgh is one of my favorite cities of all time.
Beautiful place.
It is a beautiful, stunning place. Let's move on.
Stunning.
We were talking last week about this new Timmy Chalamet movie with James Mangold, where he'll be playing a MotoGP racer who is dealing with the ramifications of a past crash, but gets into crimes and heists. Now, Paramount has won this bidding war. James Mangold and his team have probably been shopping this all around town, and they will be producing and funding this new biker heist film starring Timothy Chalamet.
That's
directed
fast.
by James Mangold. I mean, one of the biggest stars on the planet.
So hot.
So you can probably do whatever.
Coming
he
off
wants.
of a complete unknown. Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
That was a fast sale.
I think
That news dropped like 3 days ago that it was announced.
I got a lot of high hopes for this movie. I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be cool as hell.
Yeah.
And then Mangold, I mean, he made arguably one of the best racing movies of all time, hands down, with Ford vs Ferrari.
Oh yeah.
So get him
Absolutely.
back behind the camera of a kind of a heist racing movie. That sounds so cool.
And I think it's a good story for Paramount and what they put out. It seems
Yeah.
to fit, seems to track.
And for Chalamet, I mean,
Yeah.
this seems like a really cool role.
A fun action movie role.
Yeah.
Lisan Al Gaib on a motorcycle.
Did you see have you heard about this movie Good Boy?
Not until the poster dropped. So there's this new film described as a horror movie shot from the perspective of a dog who sees its owner haunted by supernatural entities. And the poster's really cute. It's this little dog in the top right corner of the frame of the poster, and the shadows of reaching hands coming for the dog. This has a 95% Rotten Tomatoes and it's been called one of the most heartbreaking horror films of 2025. This sounds like a fun little spin on the supernatural haunted house thriller.
Yeah, and also the director, Dan Lohnberg, he shared his pitch that he sent out when he was pitching this movie, and his pitch was, to quote him, "Do you ever wonder why your dog stares at empty corners, barks for no reason, or refuses to go into the basement? Good Boy is the story of a dog who sees everything that goes bump in the night."
Cats are like that too. Our cats will just stare at the wall like, what the and there's nothing happening.
And it's a real dog, too. It's not a CGI dog, and it's a cute freaking dog.
That's a cute sounding horror film.
A cute-sounding horror film.
Yeah.
Cliff Booth news, The Adventures of Cliff Booth, which is filming right now. Timothy Olyphant, who you'll see upcoming in Alien Earth, is reprising his role as James Stacy from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Fuck yeah.
So, again, this movie takes place 8 years after the original film, and that's exciting.
I'm James Stacy. This is my show. Man, we're happy to have a real pro like you on board.
I'm the heavy.
Is it true that you almost got the Great Escape McQueen role?
Nah, I was really just third.
I mean, I wasn't even. I didn't talk to anybody. I wasn't even. But the way it goes is when McQueen dropped out, it was between me and the three Davids. It was great. I love it. All right, Hunger Games news. Sunrise on the Reaping has begun filming. Man, they are just chugging these out at Lionsgate. Joseph Zada, Whitney Peak, McKenna Grace, Elle Fanning, Maya Hawke, Ben Wang, Jesse Plemons, Billy Porter, Glenn Close, Kevin Harrison Jr., Kieran Culkin, and Ralph Fiennes round out this stacked cast. I'm sure fans are excited.
It's going to be a big movie. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Universal is battling AI. Feels like one of the only studios really coming out against it. Universal Pictures intends to be more aggressive with filing lawsuits against companies who use their movies to train AI. The credits of new Universal films now include a disclaimer that they may not be used to train AI.
That's awesome.
Or else you'll be punched right in the face.
Ouch. All right, this is a really cool news from Warner Brothers. I think they have a really great plan for the next few years as a studio.
They got a 10-year plan. What is it? Don't die.
Don't die.
Big Daddy.
He's so old. Warner Brothers intends to release 12 to 14 films per year, and this is how they're organizing it. There's going to be 1 to 2 major franchise films, 1 to 2 DC studio films, 3 to 4 New Line cinema releases, which would include horror films and like more of those indie vibe movies, 1 to 2 animated films a year, and then 1 to 2 modestly budgeted original films. I feel like they're looking at what audiences want, and they're adjusting to not just only do tentpole films. This is great news.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I like
stuff.
the modestly budgeted films. That's great.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
We
nice
need more
plan,
of that.
Warner Brothers.
We need more of that.
Instead of 17.
No, 2 gigantic blockbusters that everything's riding on.
Yeah. It's smart. You got to diversify your outputs for any business and just put everything on superhero movies to make your bank at the end of the year. Ain't working anymore. I mean, Dark Knight made $1 billion, so it rises, but it's been a while since then.
For DC, yeah. Joker.
Oh, yeah, Joker made $1 billion.
Yeah.
But I mean,
and since Joker's the only
that was
one.
a surprise.
Yeah.
No one saw that coming.
That was a shocker.
The Paper, which is
What do you
the
think?
new sitcom in the world of The Office. This series follows the Dunder Mifflin documentary crew as they focus on a dying Midwestern newspaper and its reporters. Releases September 4th on Peacock. Now, as one of the biggest Office fans you'll ever meet, as I call myself, Anthony can attest to that.
Yeah.
I've been through this series, I think, 7 or 8 times. I watched this trailer, and
It wasn't that interesting.
Not that hyped.
It wasn't really
I'm probably
funny.
not going to watch it.
Yeah.
I just think that, Donald Gleason seems like a really good lead. It feels more like in the world of Parks and Rec, to be honest, versus The
Sure,
Office.
yeah.
Which Parks and Rec, people are like, oh, I'm not going to watch this movie. It's going to fail. Like, screw this show. End up being a huge hit, huge success, and it's a lot of fun. But it's not The Office. And I think that the style of the show, it doesn't... I feel like they took in the right direction where you can't just do what you did with The Office, where kind of every episode is its own crazy story or just ridiculous situations, and leaning on one character like Michael Scott to really be the key and the glue. Other characters are great, of course, but this one seems more like a hopeful show, like a family-friendly.
It actually looks sweet.
That's not what I'm looking for. It looks too nice.
That's not what I'm looking for.
It's like, oh, they're trying to succeed. It's like, that's not what I want.
It looks like they're bonding.
Yeah. Oscar's back, which is pretty fun. He's actually in the poster, but they half cut him off, which is a funny joke. And Donald Gleason's basically coming into this paper to try to save it and try to get all these people who've never been reporters to let's start reporting on the town and see what happens. But I gotta say, I don't think a lot of people are going to tune in.
Yeah.
But I think some people will because they just want something new to watch and they love The Office. But if they don't land the first episode, I think people will turn out real quick.
Yeah, it didn't really sell me at all, so it's not,
Looks all right.
It looks all right.
It looks too,
Looks too sweet.
I wasn't expecting it to be that sweet looking.
Yeah.
All right, I want offensive humor, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Let's offend some people. We have some big news. The Resurrection of the Christ, Mel Gibson's follow-up to one of the biggest independent films of all time, The Passion of the Christ, has received a 2-film release from Lionsgate. Part 1 will drop March 26, 2027, and Part 2 will drop May 6th, 2027. And to refresh everyone's mind, The Passion of the Christ was made independently for $30 million from Mel Gibson and his producers and grossed $610 million globally. And this was 20 years ago.
He became very rich because of that movie.
This is close to $1 billion gross for that film. I expect these 2 films to absolutely destroy as well.
Lionsgate, maybe we should get some of that Jesus money. It's
a good move by Lionsgate.
Yeah, because they're in talks of being taken in by what was it? Legendary.
It was Raiders of the Last Podcast.
Yeah, Raiders of the Last Podcast is going to buy Lionsgate. We have some Wonder Woman news. The character Wonder Woman may be James Gunn's next move for the DCU after Supergirl. David Zaslav revealed that Gunn is busy putting together a new adaptation of the famous character, and clearly is going to be a priority, I think, after Supergirl, for sure, which is the smart thing to do.
Wicked smart.
Then they got the Green Lantern TV show, but I think you got to establish Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman early. Those are the 3 tentpole characters.
I think they're probably going to wait until Batman 2 before they do their Batman.
Yeah, probably. So probably won't get the Batman solo movie for the DCU
for 18 years.
Yeah, probably like 20.
But at Matt Reeves' pace.
2029. Yeah.
HBO Max says they're cracking down on password sharing and will get aggressive next month.
They're going to be kicking doors in.
They're going to be breaking doors. Who fucking watched it? What's your password?
Should be one screen
What's
only.
your password? Do you know the password? Where were the other drugs?
Where were the other screens? Let's talk about Paramount again. Paramount and Skydance have officially merged into one mega corporation. A Paramount, a Skydance corporation.
Sounds like a movie title. Solo, a Star Wars movie. Paramount, a Skydance corporation.
Skydance corporation.
That's pretty funny. All right. Wicked for Good dropped a brand new teaser and posters for their new film coming out November 21st. So that's pretty soon.
1 year after the other, exactly. Yeah. They shot them back to back.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
So it's exactly 1 year.
Wow.
Which is pretty exciting.
That was in November?
It's fucking 2 months away. 3 months away. September. 3 months away. Final Destination 7. The 7th film of the franchise, of course, has been greenlit with Bloodline's co-writer, Laurie Evans Taylor. She'll be penning the script by herself. And, of course, this is going to happen. The 6th film was a huge hit in the legacy
like
sequel
250
reboot
million.
Franchise IP newer.
People want new stuff and some old stuff.
And some old.
All right, Pedro Pascal is in talks to star in Tony Gilroy's new movie Behemoth. It's a drama about a cellist, and Tony Gilroy, obviously, as you know, the creator of Andor. So,
Oscar Isaac was originally attached to star as the lead.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry for him. He didn't get the role.
I think scheduling conflicts.
Must be.
That's what happened with Pedro and Weapons. He was actually supposed to be in Weapons. He was going to be Josh Brolin's role, but he had to drop out during the SAG strikes because it conflicted with his schedules of upcoming films and productions, so they had to recast that kind of whole movie.
He would have been in these 4 movies and Weapons all at the same time?
Well, he might not have probably been in one of them, you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Because that's why he dropped out, is because he had all these other movies he had plans for.
Yeah.
So maybe it conflicted with Fantastic Four or something.
That's what I read. It was Fantastic Four scheduling. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean,
They
that
require
Marvel money.
They need a lot of your time when you're in one of those movies.
They sure do. House of Dynamite. Really looking forward to this film, the latest from Catherine Bigelow. We got our first look at Rebecca Ferguson with a still from the movie, also starring Idris Elba, Greta Lee, and Anthony Ramos. The film follows the White House as it reacts in real time to missiles headed for America. Releases on the platform on October 24th.
Damn, Halloween movie.
Kinda.
We got our first clip from Highest to Lowest, Spike Lee's new joint. I didn't watch it, but if you want to watch it, check it out.
It's basically just Denzel punching the air as he listens to a new track.
Oh, it's probably okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. With the headphones on.
No, his driver is driving
Okay.
him, and he's just like, I think he's just hyped about a new song that they're listening to.
Because he's a music mogul.
Yeah, and he's just like shadow boxing, like, yeah, he's vibing. Nice Bentley too.
Great.
Or is it a Rolls? I think it was a Rolls.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
August 15th. Comes out next week.
What's interesting was we have not seen Ice Spice in any of the trailers, marketing, or anything.
Yeah. Keeping it secret.
Yeah. So my guess is, it seems like ASAP is a rapper who is basically out for revenge, it almost feels like, against Denzel's character.
He's trying to get money to pay for his family.
But I'm assuming that maybe he like canceled one of his record deals or something.
Yeah, Denzel must have wronged him.
In his eyes.
Maybe he stole like his music.
Who knows? We'll find out. Moving on to No Other Choice. We got our new poster for Park Chan-wook, The Master, his upcoming film. The film follows a man suddenly fired from a paper company, this is not Dunder Mifflin, and devises a unique plan to secure a new job, eliminate his competition.
James, do you think we're getting too many Frankenstein movies? We got Lisa Frankenstein last year, Frankenstein this year, The Bride next year. Well, guess what? In case you wanted more Frankenstein, there's another Frankenstein movie that was just announced. Sebastian Stan will play, I think, the monster, Frankenstein's monster, in a new adaptation. Being written by Radu Jude, it combines the idea of CIA prisons in Romania with the myth of Frankenstein.
I want more. Give me
More Frankenstein?
Give me Frankenstein versus Batman. Frankenstein.
Well, this is going to be Romanian
You know what we
Frankenstein.
need? You know how like every action star has a babysitter movie?
Yes.
We need like a
Frankenstein
Frankenstein
the
babysitter movie.
The Pacifier 2.
Exactly.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. Yeah, I think we're getting too many. I mean, not that there aren't 150 Frankenstein movies already, but it's like
Let's
6
slow
in a
down,
year and a half, guys.
Slow down. Also, it seems like Sebastian Stan will be able to speak in his native Romanian language.
Which is pretty cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
One Night Only. There's a new movie that's just been cast with Monica Barbaro and Callum Turner. The rom-com follows two strangers who scramble to find someone to sleep with on the one night of the year when premarital sex is legal. In theaters August 7th, 2026.
You telling me those two people are having trouble finding someone to hook up with?
Well,
Have you seen them?
Legally.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I don't know how those...
It's like The Purge, but with sex.
Yeah, but how isn't the population just gone? Anyways, interesting idea.
It's probably like a authoritarian kind of
yeah.
like control from the government of like no. Hey, I'm just talking out loud. You asked a question. You said, "How is this possible?"
And that's not what I said.
Essentially,
That's not what I said.
you said how.
No, I said, how is the population not gone? I didn't say how is this exist.
Oh, because like people are having less sex.
people are having almost no sex, except, well, legally.
Yeah.
Just saying. Babies need to be born.
No babies out of wedlock in that movie. No baby mamas, no baby daddies. All right, next up, Kristen Wiig and Jonah Hill will star in his new directing effort, and it's called Cutoff. Follows wealthy siblings who are forced to fend for themselves after their parents cut them off.
In theaters July 17th, 2026, the same day as the Odyssey, so...
I think everyone's gonna be busy that day.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna be busy. When's his other movie come out that he directed with Keanu?
I don't know, man.
Let me check because I know that Wrapped Outcome, which hits theaters. When's this coming out? Oh, it's Apple TV Plus, and there's no release date set. Anyways, moving on to The Leading Man. I bet you wanted more John Cena and more Kevin Hart in your lives, didn't you? Let's have them star in an action comedy called The Leading Man for Netflix. The film follows a self-absorbed movie star who discovers that his co-star is a secret agent. Nice.
I'm definitely going to watch it. My Mother's Wedding. It's an upcoming film with the great cast, Scarlett Johansson, Sienna Miller, and Frida Pinto. It follows 3 sisters from different walks of life who return home for a momentous weekend, the third wedding of their twice widowed mother.
Is their mom just killing people? Just kidding.
Is she? I don't know. We'll see.
You know, I remember the classic game Space Invaders?
You love Space Invaders.
No, I love Galaga.
Never mind. Yeah, Space Invaders is
Similar.
similar.
There's a Space Invaders movie in the works.
There's like literally no story to that game.
It's just aliens and
There's
jets.
no story to that game.
It doesn't matter, Anthony. It doesn't fucking matter.
Oh man.
It's just it's a name.
I'm all for like if there's a great story and rich lore to a video game. Yeah, let's make a movie.
Yeah, like Frogger. Like I'm down for Frogger to be a great movie. The lore of Frogger is outstanding.
But like, so Pac-Man is an example of
Great lore.
No, you make a movie out of that. It's not gonna be good because there's no story.
Did they make a movie of that?
Yeah, Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They come to life. This like live action Pac-Man.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to come up with something to tell the story, and it's just like
NBA Jam.
it's just a basketball movie.
Exactly.
You can do that easily.
Exactly.
But no, when you do
With
something
big
like
heads.
Zelda has a rich history, so there's a really interesting story there.
Absolutely.
And Minecraft, I don't know if there is a story. I've never played Minecraft.
They
but,
clearly pulled it off.
I mean, actually, okay,
1.5 billion of the
Did
box
you like
office.
the movie?
I like parts of it.
Oh yeah, are you gonna
I
be
feel
lined
like
up
I
for?
should have been drunk when I watched that, honestly.
It probably would have helped.
Yeah. Yeah, Space Invaders movie. Well, that wraps movie news. There's
Kids don't even know what Space Invaders is.
You know. What's a sick name, though? It's a sick title.
Oh yeah.
That was a lot to talk about. I mean, Weapons Freakier Friday, number 1 and 2 at the box office. Batman news finally. Odyssey done filming. Sicario 3, Henchman. Zach Cregger's on fire. Glasgow, Scotland, the new Hollywood. That was a pretty banging episode.
Thanks for the recap.
Yeah, you're welcome. I just wanted
I
to...
forgot what we talked about.
I forgot too. I mean, it's just exciting stuff. Well, that wraps movie news. As always, stay tuned for episodes this week. We'll be doing an episode on weapons. We also are going to do an episode on Are Superhero Movies Dead?
Are they?
It's a controversial episode, but I think you're going to love it. We had a lot of great takes, objectively, discussing all the things that are factoring into the low box office performance of these movies, which used to always make a bill. Other than that, we'll do an episode on weapons as well and some other cool stuff. In the meantime, take care, everyone. Do the things we always ask you to do. Subscribe on YouTube. Leave those 5-star ratings and reviews on Spotify and Apple. They're so helpful to our show's growth. So isn't following on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, engaging with our content, leaving comments, leaving likes, sharing us with your family and friends. That's how we grow. That's how we get these cool jobs like interviews. Without your support, without engaging with our content, we don't get that. So leave comments, everyone, and take care.
See you next time.